Hey everybody, Mike Martin here, bringing you the June edition of NAPTV. June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, and I'm wearing purple today because I've taken the Purple Pledge, which is a program sponsored by the Alzheimer's Association. Alzheimer's is a disease that affects 47 million people worldwide. Almost 6 million Americans have Alzheimer's disease, and it is the only one of the serious diseases in America that doesn't have any known cure or any kind of treatment for it. It therefore has a tremendous impact on our healthcare system, on our financial infrastructure, and in addition to that, on all of us personally. My mom actually had Alzheimer's disease, died from it in 2015, years ago. And I decided earlier this year that there was something I need to start talking about, and I need to become more actively involved in trying to find a cure for it. So thank you for bearing with me today, but the point of today's episode is to give you some of the important facts and statistics about Alzheimer's so that you not only understand, you can help me and other people who have taken the Purple Pledge get actively involved in Alzheimer's prevention.
Let's take a look at some facts about Alzheimer's. The number of Americans living with Alzheimer's disease is growing, and growing fast. Today, 5.3 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease, including an estimated 200,000 under the age of 65. Nearly two-thirds of those with Alzheimer's disease, 3.2 million, are women. Within the next 10 years, 19 states will see a 40% or greater growth in the number of people with Alzheimer's disease. Among the people living with Alzheimer's disease, only about half have ever been diagnosed. Alzheimer's is not just memory loss. Alzheimer's kills. Deaths from Alzheimer's disease increased 71% from 2000 to 2013, while deaths from other major diseases, including heart disease, stroke, breast and prostate cancer, and HIV, decreased. Alzheimer's is the only cause of death among the top 10 in America that cannot be prevented, cured, or even slowed. Alzheimer's takes a devastating toll, not just on those with the disease, but also on their caregivers. Nearly 60% of Alzheimer's and dementia caregivers rate the emotional stress of caregiving as high or very high. About 40% suffer from depression.
Alzheimer's has had a devastating effect on my family and on me in particular. It took me a long time to come to grips with the fact that my mom had Alzheimer's. It was an insidious way to die, frankly. My mom was a vivacious, intelligent, fun-loving, outgoing person who by the end of her life had a completely different personality. And it was really hard for me and for my sisters to kind of watch her go through that. And it was something I'll never forget. And therefore, that's why this issue and this episode is so important to me. I know it's the end of June, but much like school bus safety is kind of an ongoing year-round commitment of ours, I think a commitment to making a difference in ending Alzheimer's and finding a cure is also an ongoing year-round commitment. So although it's the end of June, I'm taking this time to make this episode for you to let you know that you can make a difference in this if it's something you choose to get involved in. NAPT is a community of a lot of different individuals who sort of have a collective interest in things like data-driven decision-making or professional education or any one of our other major initiatives. And I don't think there's any reason that we shouldn't be able to connect on a deeper level than that. So if you have a cause, if you have an issue with which you need some kind of support, I encourage you to use the NAPT network, to reach out to your friends, reach out to me in particular, and let me know. Send me an email, call me, post something on Facebook. I would be glad to create, for example, an Alzheimer's support group for those of you who may be going through this. I know from personal conversations that there's a lot of you out there who are going through this or have gone through it before. And I assure you, you're not alone. I'm there for you. There's other people in the association who are there for you. And if you'd like to connect, I'd be glad to help you do that and have NAPTV be a vehicle for that. So with that, I want to say thank you very much again for listening to me today. Thank you very much for taking the time to hear my story, and thank you especially for your interest in this issue and maybe trying to help make a difference. So go to the Alzheimer's website, alz.org, take the Purple Pledge, and make a commitment and get involved in preventing Alzheimer's from affecting your family or someone that you know too. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care.